Alright, just give me a second. We're going to try to get set up to go and intercept Hurricane Erick if I can find it. I'm using my real-world map and the map here. It looks like perhaps the eye is starting to form down in this general area just south of us. It's hard to tell. We are on a sim. I don't know how accurate it'll be. I put myself in this little jet just because I'm interested to see. Can we? Why? Why not try, right? I just need to make a quick change. Well, actually, those of you who are looking, I think my I gotta fix this this information that's on the YouTube side, because that is not correct. So those of you on Twitch know what we're doing. Oop, my bad. There we go. Intercept of Hurricane Erick attempt in HJET. There we go. Oh, might help if we spell it correctly. We can do it. Alright, I probably should have waited a second before going live. Alright, there we go. Now let me just bring up Twitch, see if anybody's on, in case you have something you want to say, so I can at least see it. There we go. Alright, let's see what we can do. So we need to take off and head directly south, it looks like. This is most likely not. We'll see more when we get closer and our circle is a little bit better. But this is most likely not what we're going for. Let's get rid of that for right now. Get ourselves set. I'm going to put in, excuse me, we'll start out by going for, let's say, 32,000 feet. There's no science behind my guess here. Just going to give it a shot. We will turn... Alright, I don't use this plane too much. Flight director, and I will also utilize the heading mode, and I know I want to go due south. Let me just set that bug. You can see it. Switch it right here. Start out by going due south once we get up in the air. Okay. Pull back. I think we're good to go. Let's give it a shot, shall we? See what happens. Right. Ugh. Man, I swear to God. Why are my parking brakes? I'll bet you there's something with a tablet. Like I said, I don't fly this thing that much. I'm looking. I might have to switch the planes out to one that I know. Let me get out and... Oh! It's saying I'm paused? What? I must have hit a button by accident. I'm not sure how to unpause it. Alright. I think I took care of it. Let's try that now. Alright. There we go. Okay. Alright, let's get that power going. It says there's no wind data, but I tend to doubt that. Alright, I'm just looking at all kinds of stuff. Alright, we are in the air. I mean, that's at least a positive, right? Oh my goodness.
Mexico approach. Llama 1 Romeo Alpha, Whiskey 5810 is type.
Alright, we need to head south, so let's start making a turn.
Request flight
I saw there's somebody else out here. So we're not the only ones trying it.
Whiskey 5810 Mexico approach. Squawk 0046.
Squawk
Get that power back up.
0046. Llama 1 Romeo Alpha, Whiskey 5810.
Got a 41 knots from our right at the moment. So really get that power going in there. Because we're going to try to go along with it.
Altimeter 2982.
Roger. Llama 1 Romeo Alpha.
If you want to know what our wind that we're registering is, it's right here. I'm sure we're going to get all kinds of... Oops. Yaw damper. Okay. Let's keep getting up into the air. I mean, interestingly enough, I'm sure the weather will get at least a little bit better. Coming up on south now. All right. I'm going to go ahead and engage the autopilot for right now with the flight level change. We'll stick to our heading. Let's take another look at the map, see how we're doing. Okay. We'll just head straight south and keep on going up into the air. See if we can catch this thing. Give you a look on the outside. Nothing but gray. And somebody else is out here. Top dog. Something or other. Looks like he's in a more appropriate plane, but oh! Might help if I put my landing gear up. Sorry about that. Alright. Too excited. I forgot all about the my procedures. I just wanted to get up into the air and go see what I could find. So we're just passing 10,000 feet now. It's getting a little brighter. For the moment, anyway. Let's go through this little bit over here. Maybe right about here. There we go. Got all kinds of different storms in the area. Almost like there's more on the inland side. But we know that the center's out here, and that's what we want to go to. I want to see, can we find an eye? Is there an eye on here? Is it going to be on the flight simulator? So what are we at now? We're at 13,000? Okay. Still nothing but... Oh! Let's take a look. So we got some low levels. In between different levels of clouds here. I'll go into a slow turn around. Pretty crazy. Alright, let's keep on going here. Let's check on... Oh, we got our board family. I forgot I even put these guys on. This is so creepy, isn't it? Makes it feel like kind of like the Twilight Zone. Like, dude, are you okay, man? You? Maybe they're just scared. I don't know. Alright, let's come on back up here where we belong. Let's not worry about them. Let me also, on our own internal radar, let me go ahead and zoom that out. Where are we at now? I can't even see this thing. Oh, there we go. Oh, really? I ended up just spawning on the runway. I shouldn't have done that. I should have done my own setup. Ice detected, huh? I'm not even sure where that is on this plane. That's terrible of me. It's gotta be, can't be far. It's electric, it's landing gear. It could be in these. Oh, here we go. Windshield heat on. Is that all I got? Oh, here we go. I mean, norm should be fine, you would think, right? Did that make it happy? No. I'm really not all that worried about it, to be honest. Because, I mean, it is active. I will crash if it gets that bad. But, whatever. Alright, what are we at? We're at 22,000 feet still. Nothing but clouds. Let's take another look on the EFB. Alright, that should be our developing eye. Due south of us. Okay. Just about due south. While there's nothing to look at, let me see if I can't find these the It's interesting. It says it's fine. Alright, whatever. Okay. Back to looking out. Give you guys another outside view. Wow. Nothing to look at. Try to get up. I'm trying to get up above. I wanted to do a small plane. That's why I chose the HJET, and it's got a decent ceiling of like 41,000, I think. I thought about doing the Cirrus Vision Jet, but it said its ceiling was not really quite that high. So it was just kind of like whatever. Oh, our windshield is definitely freezing up though. You can see it. Let's try to work on that. See if that starts to help us out. Let's take a look at the outside. What is the outside air temperature anyway? So, yeah, that's pretty cold. Minus 11. Oh. I wish I could remember where the pitot switches are, but I don't see them. We are still getting our info though, so maybe they're on and I just don't know it. Next time I'll have to make sure I grab a different plane. I was just too excited. Alright, whatever. Continuing. We're up to 29,000 feet. Let's take another look on the outside. Oh boy, still nothing really but gray. Another, okay. Well, we're getting there. Got one other plane out this way. What do we got for wind? It's only 25 knots right now from our left. Really? Well, let's bring it on up to 36 then for now. That little beep you heard was just it telling me that we're 1,000 feet from our target altitude. That was 32,000. But it's still, we're still not up above this thing, so we want to keep rising up. Wonder if I can get some info on the hurricane. I'm going to do that right now. Using the computer off screen. Find out more about it. I got info. It's starting to form an eye for sure. Let's try to get some more. Some more maps here. Let's see. No, that's not going to do it. What are we at? 34,000? What did I set this to this time? 36. Let's go a little higher. Oh. 37. Let me grab that thousands knob here. Oh, it's not the plane I was thinking of. Never mind. All right, let's bring it right on up to 40. Back with it. Okay. And I fueled this before I left. I'm gonna not even call this cheating. I fueled it, and for whatever reason, it didn't keep it. So I'm gonna put it back in. It's just weird. Load? Alright, well now it's there. I mean, I guess if I want to... I don't know, whatever. I'm gonna leave it alone. Okay. Should be coming in towards it. We saw another plane that was here. Alright, I don't know where it went now. Alright, we'll just keep on heading towards what we believe is the hurricane. Let's take another look on the outside. We're now at 36,000 feet. We're gonna oh, here we go. Starting to get up above now. Quite the contrail behind us. That is weirdly dark. Alright, we'll keep on going up though. That should be, I believe that's the eye on our internal now. Radar. So, alright. I mean, if you want to put stuff on for if you want to give me a link to show me where it is, that's fine. I'm always interested in looking, but I do play on Xbox, so I don't know how much of that I can really use, but I'll take a look. Oh no, it's bot conversation or not, it doesn't matter to me. If you got something, by all means. Let's take another look on the outside. Okay. The thing I'm most interested in is, will we see an eye? Looks almost like the eye is starting to collapse on our... Well, I don't know. It's hard to tell. On this outside one, it's not so bad. We'll just keep on heading for it. I'll have to drop it after. I got my hands full at the moment. I don't have a Discord. My Instagram is the same thing as the name of this stream. Everything is the same. Alright. Alright, let's see. I am gonna go to another website. Tropical. There we go. Alright, well, so we're almost at 40,000 feet, and I feel like that's fine. The ceiling of this plane isn't much more anyway. And based on what we're looking at, it seems okay. Wow, these cloud tops up ahead, though, they really do rise up more, huh? That's interesting. Alright. While we continue on our way, I'm going to look for a couple more pictures of what we're looking at. Let's see. Oh, it is spinning up quite nice. I mean, I'm looking at the loop right now of the satellite. There's not really, you know, much of an eye to speak of, but there is something. In real life, that is. Let's take another look. Oh, wrong one. I'm not trying to look at Florida. Just this one. There we go. Oh, let's take a look at the infrared. Oh, no. Well. Okay. Yeah, I mean, in real life, it is just starting to really try to dial an eye in. So we'll see if we can't find that. Let's bring back up our... Oh, yeah, see? It's kind of disappearing on us as we come in. We may not get much of a view. We'll just have to kind of hang out and circle. We'll see. If nothing else, we can always dive down on into it, see what's going on. It's not, you know, surprising to have this about 40 knot, 40 knot wind where we're at. I just realized we're starting to get a little overspeed there. Should be up on it very quickly now, though. Let's take another look from the outside. Oh, hey, how are you? I'm actually just trying, I'm in the HJET, the Honda Jet. I just wanted to go over towards the Hurricane and see if I can't, you know, find an eye. But as I was coming out, the, oh wow, it's even gone away. There was an eye here, and it's gone away. I'm hoping it comes back. It's just for fun. I do plan to go back to Alaska. It'll probably be tomorrow in the morning and continue where we left off before Valdez. But this is where I am. That is not accurate. There we go. This is where I am. If you feel like trying to intercept as well, give you a decent idea there. Just kind of spawn on in there. I don't think that... I guess we're right in the area where the eye is supposed to be now. I'm gonna do a little from the outside. Let's see.
Autopilot.
I'm gonna turn off the autopilot and head over to the left here. And come down as well. It is a very steep bank, but this is just for fun. I'm not really trying to be all realistic about everything on this one. I just want to see. Is that the eye in front of us? Bring up that map again. It looks like it, right? Let's see, where is my trim? My trim is very weird. Okay. And assuming this is the eye. It's not exactly overly impressive at the moment, that's for sure. Let's slow it down. And you can see right on down to the water here, and there is some cloud structure reaching down. So we'll try to kind of keep circling around and follow along with this. It's kind of neat. And off to the side here, we can see some storms kind of bubbling up around it. That makes sense. Alright, we'll just kind of head on out and then come right back again. Keep circling around. Maybe we can even come down into it. That might be kind of neat. Might be kind of nice to use this, at least part of this video, for my students next year. There we go. Sorry, like I was saying, use it with my students when we talk about the weather. Let's just take a look behind. Oop. There's definitely pretty cool. I'm gonna keep coming down. So we were up at 40,000, now we're down to 27. I think so. I think that, I mean, we'll have to see. There could be other hurricanes this summer that I can try flying into to make it even better. We'll see. Let's try to circle back. I don't want to really get too much lower at the moment. I want to check this out from cloud top level. Trying to hold it at 27,000. Yeah. That didn't work out so well. Well. Seems like... Oh, sorry about the jerkiness there. Like this is our eye back in front of us. And it does look like the clouds go down in. This is neat. To me, this is neat. I mean, look, I don't know about others, but I love weather, flying, a lot of things, science. And the sim giving us the opportunity to do something like this is pretty neat. Flying around the eye of a hurricane. I did go down a lot further than I had said. I had said 27, but I was kind of like descending and looking and using the eye as my guide, and that probably wasn't so great. Give myself a little bit of power again. I'm slowing down quite a bit. We'll circle around into these big clouds and then come back. Just have some fun. So in case I use this later, you can see how even on the sim, it's actually simulated quite nicely. These cloud tops around the eye rising up. That's where the strongest storms would be, and it makes a lot of sense. So that's kind of neat that that is simulated and shows up well. Rise back up a little bit. I wish we could do it from in here. Honestly, but the view is just not. I'm sure it would be fun to be in a plane, but nah, I'm gonna stay to the outside. Alright, we got back to 27. Oh, our airspeed is not happy though. Let's just lower the nose a little bit. To me, it's just not intuitive to fly the plane like this, so it's going to be a little wonky. But this definitely gives us the best views. Zoom that back. There we go. And I believe I pretty much just have to do about, yeah, not quite. Oh, the eye seems to be getting a little bigger too on the map. And you can see some larger storms. That's kind of neat. So, alright, so our eye should be just to our right? Yeah, okay. That's the eye over there then. We'll go check out one of these eye wall storms. Let's go right on through it. I think we should. Let's go right on through that. And look at that. I mean, you can tell it's a storm. It's a thunderstorm. You can see the flattening on the top. You can see how the updraft is bringing everything up there. Take a quick look. Eyes over there. Okay. Let's go right on into this storm. Zoom this back a little bit so you guys, there we go. A little underwhelming, honestly. But that's okay. It's not real life, it's a sim. It's entitled. Let's look back. I'll head back over towards the eye in a second though. Sorry. Just out of curiosity, let's just take a look real quick. What is the wind up here? It's not even registering that high. 29. Oh, that's alright. Just get some awareness. Oh, okay. We're not that far from the eye. It's just right to our right, so... ahead and let's not fly it like a fighter plane, although that could have been interesting too. Almost directly over it. Whatever's left of it, I guess. Let's see. So since we've been out here, the eye has gotten got a little bit defined-ish. Now it seems to be breaking down a little bit. We'll see. Make another pass and maybe it'll change again. No, actually, now that we're in the middle of it, it looks a little better. You can see right down to the ocean. Okay, now that we're over it, it definitely looks like an eye. Let's see how it looks on the... Yeah, that looks pretty neat. I'm gonna keep descending for a little bit more. And look behind us again. Wow. That's pretty neat. I think it's worthy of taking a picture, actually. This is 24, right? Yeah. There we go. That's pretty cool. Alright. Maybe one more. I don't know. I think it's just the weather nerd in me. Maybe another neat thing to do. Oops, neat thing to do would be to let's change out the time. We got live weather. At the time, make it early morning. Let's take a look at what that looks like. Oh, now that's pretty cool. Another picture time. Sorry, guys. I gotta document that I've been. There we go. All right, then we'll make another turn around and go check it out. I think that was cool. All right, let's take a look here. We want to. I'm gonna do a left-hand turn, come back towards the eye again. Oop. Like I said, it's not intuitive to fly like this for me. It's in the cockpit is where I do the better. This up and down motion make you sick in real life. We're just hanging out with Hurricane Erick as it continues to strengthen off the coast of Mexico. Let me You get to watch it live on Flight Simulator 2024. I do have the time of day change because I wanted to get a different look on the cloud tops, but yeah, coming into the eye again right now. I'm gonna just snap a shot from the top. That sounds so weird. Front and center. Okay. Alright, that. Okay, there we go. At least I can somewhat fly at this angle. Let's check our location. Yeah, okay. Maybe that wasn't the eye. Maybe the eye's over here. Right? It's different. The cloud look is different than the radar that we're over, it seems. Maybe not. If I zoom in. No, okay. Just gets a little wonky. So this is our eye over here. Okay. Let's not get... Alright, another picture. At least it freezes when you do this. But then you gotta be ready as soon as you come back. I'm gonna change the time again. About... No, I don't really want sunset. Let's get some color in there. The only thing is that it takes the eye, the look of the eye away. No, not on that angle. Actually, on that angle, it's pretty cool. Let's do a shot like that. That's the front and center, or the center of the eye picture. That's pretty cool. I kind of wonder if we were to come in at a lower altitude, if we could be down inside the eye. Let me see how that looks. Okay. We'll just go straight up ahead, and then we'll come back and see if we can pull that off. Do you want to descend? It's actually kind of another nice shot. If you want cloud shots with any plane, this is the place to go. I'll tell you that right now. Hop in your plane, whatever plane you want. Change the time to whatever it is that you want. And just fly around. Give you an idea of where to go if you want to. That's where I'm at. Bring up your radar on your EFB, look for the hole, and drop yourself there. Let me just zoom that back where I need it. Okay. I just realized, this is what I mean about the whole not intuitive thing. I'm trying to descend and I just rose 3,000 feet. this is pretty nice. I wanted to do the Alaska, but then I saw this and I was like, I'll go check it out. This is pretty too. I can't wait to get back to that Alaskan flight, but this is definitely nice. Alright, still trying to descend. Do a U-turn shortly and head in for that, try to come in to the eye from underneath the clouds. Let's see what that's like. No, we're not trying to rise up. Alright, I came off to the left so I could do a full swoop. Okay. I am a little bit surprised that there's no other planes showing here. Right? No. Alright, let's not go too hog wild on the... I guess... Let's see where we're at. When do we need to... Oh, we still got a little more to go. So what do I need to be... Hold on, let me check. Get an idea of a bearing I need to be at then. Alright, so we're below the clouds now. Or the cloud tops, I should say. This should be just about time to level off. Yep, okay. We good? We good? Oh. Started to rise up. I don't want to rise up. I want to stay down. Stay down. Keep going down. Keep going down. Okay. Just for fun, let me check that. There's like no wind showing up on it. I mean, I don't know how accurate the wind part is going to be, but if the clouds and the radar part are, that's all we need. So down to 21,000. All right. On course to break into the eye any minute. Whoa, whoa. Please don't rise up. There we go. Let's go down a little lower even. Check our position. Okay. Really gonna push it. Oh, okay. I pushed a little bit too much. Oh, man, that's funny. But it did get us down. Like I said, this is not realistic for me. This is just for fun to look. Alright. Get the speed back up. Didn't put flaps out when it did that, right? No, okay. Oh, I bet the
autopilot.
I don't want the autopilot on, thanks. Let me double check. It'll do that when you come in. Okay. Alright, it looks like, and I messed with the trim so much while I was trying to figure that out, it looks like we're in the eye. Let's take a look around. Oh, yeah. Going way too fast. I wasn't even looking to be, like, I was just like, where's the eye? That's why I wouldn't make a good pilot to do anything like this. Let's take a couple pictures from here. Let's just see how that looks. It's not anything too crazy yet. Let me what happens if we change the time again? A little bit brighter out. I mean, kinda. Let's see. I don't know. I don't really see anything I want to take a picture of. I mean, I will, just in case, but whatever. Now we're, yep, heading along the eye still. Oh. We don't need to intentionally crash ourselves here, if I see it. We're down to 13,000 feet. Change that time of day again. I'm gonna try to get the best picture we can. Whoop, too far. About here. That's pretty neat. Alright, let's take a shot. You know what else I can do? Actually, because it's 24, even on Xbox, we've got this here, and we can actually record what we're doing right now, and I can go back and play it later, and you can actually change the angles and all kinds of stuff. But this is pretty cool. Of course, I just covered up. I can watch what I'm doing here. And let's okay, so we're coming to the end of the eye here. Go ahead and give myself some power. And did it stop recording? Oh no, it's still recording. Okay, 37 seconds. It's pretty decent recording, I think. Make it a full minute. Okay. Stop. Then you need to hit save. And now I've got that. I can access that anytime. Okay. Let's take another shot. There we go. Also, when I go into this picture mode, I can kind of get a better idea. So there's the eye, or ish. It's kind of oblong shape. That's still pretty neat. Coming out of the eye. Here we go. Eye of the storm. Snap. Okay. Alright. Another look here. Alright, so we're coming out. We'll do another circle around. I think we'll come out here, do a turn, come back through the eye, and then check out these storms, see what that's like, maybe. Just wander to the right a little bit, and then we'll circle it. Also need to take a little bit of pressure off of me. There we go. A little bit more. Okay. Find a decent trim, but I went a little bit too much. It's kind of neat. It still just shows up as if the eye just kind of expands. Let's see what it looks like on the radar. I mean, I guess it kind of does in a weird sort of way. I think I finally got the trim about where I need it too. Just about. Oh, I did. This whole flying from not in the cockpit thing is weird. It's alright though. Alright, let's do a turn. I think it's time. I need to go back to about 240. Okay. Oof. This whole flying with no instruments and just these little tape measures on the... I mean, they're not the same to me. Alright, let's see if we wandered any. Yeah, we still need to keep going. Down to about 150. Keep on turning. Double check. Yeah, we're about good to turn. We don't have to go quite that far. Okay. Straighten up. There. Seems like the eye was going away a little bit again there. Let's look now that we're... Yeah, see? It's like split. It's alright though. Get rid of that. Okay. Back to the view. Alright, back into the eye. Hurricane Erick. I want to play with the time again. Let's make it real bright for a second. I don't like that. Now, back to sunrise. Oh, a little bit too much. I hate this. I can't get it quite where I want it. I'll just deal with it. Otherwise, I'm wasting the view. Okay. Here we are in the eye again. What is left of the eye at the moment, anyway. Zoom it back. Oh, we are zoomed back. I'd kind of like to almost go all the way down to like maybe 10,000 feet? Do a pass at that level too? I think that might be kind of cool. Oh, watch that speed. That speed is gonna... I don't really want to crash it. Not on purpose, anyway. Let's also take another picture. We're in about the middle again. Just keep it going. And I'll try to descend. Try to bring it down to that 10,000 foot level for another pass through. Hopefully the eye will stay. At least in the sim. Oh, there's somebody else. I can't read it. But hey, we got some company out here. Let's see if they show up on the... Oh, way out here. They're checking it out. So they're not even close to us yet. It's weird. The sim just seems to kind of keep with the clouds. It's kind of creating a sort of eye in it. And I'm okay with that, because it gives us more opportunities to look. Let's try another picture opportunity. Let's see. Yeah, definitely kind of cool. And I will also still try... I really would love to get a bright cloud picture. I know that sounds kind of weird. Let's see how this actually does look. Not really what I'm looking for yet, but we'll see. Alright, let's double check our position. So this almost seems like this whole area wants to develop. So we'll just have to see. Where's our buddy? Oh, it's still pretty far out. Okay. Let's we'll kind of keep heading straight out for a minute, and then we'll double back again. We're at that 10,000 foot level again. And maybe what I'm going to do too is do altitude hold. Is the flight director on? There we go. Altitude hold. Autopilot on. Set our heading. Here we go. And then come back to the outside. Okay. That way I'm not messing around too much. I'll just hold at this altitude-ish. So now we're coming into the storms again. Let's see. What's our... We got 33 knots from behind us. Because the storm will be turning in this direction. It's alright. Oh. Get that speed back up. I don't know why. Let me set an actual altitude of, let's call it 12. 12. And we'll leave it at, well, whatever. We'll go to flight level change. There we go. Okay. Come back out. So, oh, did we have some rain? We got some rain. Rain coming along on the windows. You see it. That's pretty neat. We got, oh, bus driver 320. So this dude's probably, you know, I would assume. I can't see it. I don't know that it's saying icon 8. Okay, I don't know. Let's see where he's at. Didn't seem far away. Oh no, he's still a ways out. Alright, so we're going to want to turn around back to about a heading of probably about 50-ish. So let me just go ahead and flip our little heading bug around. And I'll fix it once we complete the turn. It's hard to see. You can't really see the eye on the map anymore. But I get the feeling the sim is still going to have it in there pretty nice. We definitely had some decent shots and some nice views. That's interesting. I just took a look over at the YouTube stream and it's like super behind. I'm actually able to take a look while we're making this turn. I'm able to see the pass through the eye now, so that's interesting. Let's see how we're doing on this turn. Yeah, we'll probably want a little bit more. Now that we're out in the eye wall bands and stuff. Let's see how the wind, did it go up any? No. It's alright. Get back to the views. It would seem as though we're headed right back towards the eye now. We go left 2, or right 2. We are still at 12,000 feet. Okay. We're going to slow down now that we've done climbing. Take a little bit of power back. It's interesting the way the indicated speed is behaving. Oh, because we're headed right into it now. Okay. Alright, we should be into the eye momentarily again. It's right in front of us. Track of that speed there. Okay. All right, back into the eye area again. Play with that time again. I really like that sunrise look. Here we go. We'll take another picture. And then I also want to do another video. So we can bring this back up. Hit record. Take a turn this way. Still in that eye. Remember, afterwards I can bring this up and look at the video and then change it all around to external, internal view, whatever. And I'm going to do that. I'm going to post it at some point. Just got to kind of mess with it. Wow. This is cool. Trying to center the camera again. There we go. Well, close enough. Take another look. Yeah, we're coming to the other end of the eye. Not as many storms on this side, so it seems to really kind of hold out for us for views here. I'll go ahead and stop this. Make sure you hit save, and it's saved. There's two of them. That's cool. take a photograph for looking back on later. Alright, continuing. Let's see where that guy is. There's somebody showing up. Oh, he's still behind me. I don't know, he's circling out here for some reason. I don't know what he's doing. This is where you want to go. If anybody's watching and you want to hop in, I think that'd be a lot better than watching. Do it on your own. This storm will probably still be around later. Like if you're at work and you're watching, just look it up. Look on, you know, on the weather.com or whatever. Try to find out where the center of the circulation is. Pick an airport. I wonder if it shows up in here. I'll tell you. I can tell you where I took off from. It's not even in there. My bad. Basically, it's like right in this area here, and then just head due south, or spawn right where it is. Whatever. And go do some flying around it. This side of it seems to be a lot less crazy than the other side where we had those rain. We were kind of going through over here. We're going to go ahead and do a full 360 again. So we want to head about south. I am going to start by going to the left a little bit. And then I'll do the full circle to the right, back across the eye again. I know there's not a lot of people watching, and I get that. I'm just kind of flying through clouds. Not everybody's a weather nerd. For those of you hoping to see more on the Alaska side, it's coming tomorrow. It'll be tomorrow. Probably early, my time. But I definitely want to continue that. But you don't get this opportunity every day where you can fly through a hurricane eye. Alright, so I'm going to start by flipping it around to about 150. And see my heading bug switching around. I don't want to get... There we go. If you want cloud pictures with your plane, this is one of the coolest places to go. And it surprises me that there's only 2 of us out here, at least on the East server, the USA East server. Did we just see, was there some lightning? I'm not sure. Down in there, we got some lightning down below. That's a good indicator that the storm is strengthening. And there we go. Some hot spots that hadn't been there before. We're going to need to turn a little bit more to our right still. Let's bring it over to about 150. I haven't checked a real life update in a little bit, but based on our own radar in the sim, it would seem that it is strengthening. Oh, we still need to turn a little bit more. You're pretty much just looking at that other guy, the other one that's out here with us. He's not even with us, though. That's the thing. Look how far away he is. It's all the way out here. Couple more. Couple more. And one other thing I want to do. I want to bring us down. Oh, that's good enough. And we'll hit flight level change. That should start our descent, correct? Yes. Come on. Whatever. Let's go to... There's got to be a vertical speed option. There we go. Yep, vertical speed. And we'll set it to go down at... I don't know, whatever. That's fine. That's good enough. You'll capture 9,800. Okay, back outside. Go a little lower. I say, why not? Just really dive on in there. Let's get a picture of that. That's pretty cool. Actually, there's a way to do the exposure, and that is with X, and we can cut it down. We'll bring it up. That's too much. Alright, continuing. We should be coming, yep, coming into the eye on the clouds and the this thing, the radar. Don't always match up, but it's close enough. Oh, we got some more lightning coming on down here. Another indicator. This thing is definitely strengthening. Yep, okay. Take another video. Recording. And I'm gonna say it's definitely worth a low pass through here. This is cool. Alright, that was another minute. Save that. Got it. Okay. Picture time. Everybody wave. I'll take a picture like this, and I'll also try... I think we'll just change the... Mess with the actual weather. Or not the weather. No. Don't mess with the weather. Let's see if this brightness... We get a good view of the eye wall. Not... I mean, a little bit. I don't know. I think we'll take a picture. Oh, we got yeah, the colorful thing. A rainbow right here, too. So if I hadn't stopped to take a picture, I wouldn't even have known. Really cool. There's that rainbow. Okay. Let's see where we are in relation to the end of it. Okay, so we're coming to the end. Let me come up with a plan. I'll figure it out in a second. I am going to take another look. Because that's just really cool. Let's change the time of day one more time before we exit. Back again. Oh! That's pretty cool. That's neat. Is there like active lightning while? I don't know. I thought I saw a flash. It could have been our own light, but I don't think so. All right. Yeah. All right, whatever. I know I keep doing this. It's I'm a nerd. Okay. Take another video too. There's something about this view that I really like. And it just kind of killed itself though. I'm gonna stop that. Okay. I'm not even worried about saving that one. Okay. Alright. Time to start planning on our next pass. So let's see. We will, let's do a hard right. Head over towards this storm to our right. It's gonna take us a minute to make the turn though. And I'm also thinking about bringing us down again. Let's go down to 7,000. Well, what are we at right now? We're at 98. We'll just go down to 78. Turn the vertical speed back on. Back down. We got time. We don't have to go too fast. Okay, so now we're back in the rain again. We're basically going to check out one of these larger storms. Let's keep track of our speed as well. Our speed's fine. Okay. Head right a little bit more. Let's see. And then we'll do a circle around and come back through that the eye again. It is really neat. So anybody just joining us, we are definitely in the area of the eye of Hurricane Erick. We've made several passes above, through, around. Right now, we're just heading over towards this storm a little bit, and then we're going to circle back around, go right back through the eye again. There is one other person out here. I don't know what they're doing. They're like hanging out here for whatever reason. That's not my thing. I want to be where this action is. And we are currently descending down to, I want to say 7,700 is what it, well, let me make it 78 real quick. 7,800 feet for our pass through. We did passes. We went all the way up to 41,000 feet for our initial approach to check it. All right, it's time to start a left-hand turn. We are on the edge of one of these big storms right now. I've done a lot of looks from the outside. We got our lights on. The winds are a little bit stronger at 43 knots now. We're going to want to keep track of that as we make this left-hand turn, because all of a sudden it's going to take our airspeed away. I just want to watch that. Oh, I'm sorry, it'll well, yeah. we'll go a lot faster. Alright, let's see. Still turning. Yep, let's keep that turn going. Keep it going. Keep it going. Very slow turns. Do I have like half bank on or something? I don't even know this. I don't know this plane that well. I grabbed it because of its climbing and its ceiling heights and things like that. And I just thought it would be kind of fun to be in a small plane. Smaller plane. I'm not doing this in a Cessna or something, but alright. Although I gotta say that it might be interesting to just spawn into the area. Alright, a little bit more of a left. Let's get us lined up with the eye again. We'll get on over to it. Now we're going into the wind. So our ground speed should be affected. Okay. Give a couple clicks to the right on the heading bug, and alright. Let's get on into that eye again. I've got the headphones on, and there's some weird sounds, I gotta say. I don't know what it's what it is simulating, but there have been some weird wind sounds around me. Alright, looks like we're headed right on in there again. Oh, let me reset that altimeter. 29.6. Okay. It's low pressure. Alright, let's see, how close are we? Oh, we're getting there. We're almost to the eye. This rain should start to let up any second. And then we should break on through. Then we'll go back to the outside view again. Okay. Oh, you know what? We do have a 30 knot, almost, not quite headwind, so we are going a little slower than the indicated. And we are also slowing down a little. Let me just turn that up. Our ground speed, man, this plane is not really 2024 compatible so much. Where is our ground speed? Oh, 227. Okay. Oh, it looks like we're starting to come through. Here we are coming through into the eye. We'll come to the outside view. We're also going to record it. This is pretty. So for any of you weather nerds, that was pretty neat. Came right on through. We were in the rain. Broke through the eye wall, and here we are. Let's see. It still shows quite a wind. 30 knots headwind. But if you look, we're not really in the eye just yet. According to the radar anyway. But wow. And it feels like the view just gets better the lower I go. We are going to come a couple degrees to the left. Yep, there we go. That should be good. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and stop this recording. Save it. And see if there's a nice picture from this direction. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, it's... well, I don't know. The cloud's a little bright for my taste. I'll try the... lower it down a little bit. I don't know. I mean... it came out, I'll take the picture, but let's see what happens if we make it brighter. I keep wanting to get, I want to get a stark, like, eye wall cloud picture. Oh, and I think we might have it. It's pretty close. And then we'll try from up above a little bit. No. No, not so much. Where did the plane go? That was weird. Alright. Let's make it even brighter. See if the eye wall come out even more for us. Let's try. Put the sun almost overhead. There we go. Yes. Let's make a turn to the right a little bit. Oh, not quite that much. Right about there. That should be good. We're on a tilt. Let's take that picture. There's your eye wall, guys. Or what's of it. We'll continue. A little bit more to the right. Let's check. Alright, so we're going to be coming to the end of this pass any minute, or any second, so I'm going to change the time. Keep trying to give us nicer and nicer pictures and views. Change the time back again. There we go. And it's okay. Let's see. Alright, so just head on out, come back in again. Do another pass, because I don't know. I mean, I've looked at the analytics of these streams, and I know it might show 3, 4, 5 people. But I also know there's a lot of you that come in and go out. Maybe you'll see a pass and then leave. Somebody else will come in and see a pass and then leave. And I say, well, you know, I'll keep doing it. I'm just debating on if we should run down a little bit lower even. Do a pass at maybe 6,800 feet. Oh, our speed's hopped up. I'll bet you we got the wind from behind us now. No, oh no, it's still in front of us. 44 knots as we enter the eye wall here. That's a little bit stronger than we had been seeing, but we also had been passing a little bit higher. Let's take a look at our current... I didn't even reset the QNH. Oh, it's still going down. 29.56 now. For those of you in the not in the US, 1001. Wow, so we're definitely still going down. So while we're not in a Hurricane Hunter plane, we're still gathering data from inside the eye wall and inside the eye. Getting a little bit low on that airspeed for my happiness, especially with the erratic winds. So now we're still okay. Entering into the eye wall. Looked like we're starting to get some rain again. Still didn't answer my own question of should we go a little bit lower? What's all okay? Interestingly, is the eye changing? Let me look at some live data, real data on this storm. There we go. Oh, nope, not that one. This one. There we go. Let's take a quick look at the visible. No, I mean, in real life, it hasn't wandered or anything like that. But you never know what the sim may do. You can see the circulation. I mean, generally speaking, you would say that would be the center. But I don't know what this is that it's trying to create over there, and it's just weird. I don't think I'm gonna get drawn into that. We know what we've seen. But at the same time, it might be worthwhile just to take a little look-see. It's not really that far away. So we'll set up our heading bug off to the right a little bit at about 120. Our winds are at 40 knots coming from the right and the left. I mean, I'm sorry, from in front of us and to the right. You might be able to hear that. It could be thunder. It's wind, rain. All right, we're going to go check this out. This area of not as much precipitation. This has been our eye area, but we're going to go check this out. One never knows. There's our buddy plane. I don't know what they're doing. I can't tell you. This does not make sense to be the center, though, but it almost looks like on the sim it is reforming in a weird way. But this should be it right here. We're going to go check anyway. Oh, okay. So we're kind of breaking into... This doesn't have an eye wall look like the other place did. As you can see, it's lesser storms, lesser precipitation like we had expected and like what we thought. So, I mean, nevertheless, it does provide for some pretty pictures, but these are not the pictures I'm looking for. Just sounded like Star Wars there. Alright, so considering that and what we've got here, I am gonna head back to our original eye area. Let me bring that up. Alright, so we will... What do I want to do? I am gonna do it to the right. And hopefully we can make this turn quickly. It does kind of look a little bit like the eye wall now. And I kind of wonder if the sim is moving it. I don't know. But we're going to go back and double check where we were. I think hurricane hunters would do the same. Like what we're entering here is a hole. There's a hole. There's a hole. There's a hole. I mean, that's... But I don't think that's the center. Let's do a quick check on our QNH. Let's see what it does. Didn't change. Alright. Back to a check. We know where the eye was. If it's changing, it's changing. But just by the way that these storms line up, does not indicate that anything out here should be any kind of eye. We're gonna find out. Zoom in, make sure we get... Okay, that should be about good. Maybe back to the left just a little bit. Yeah, that should be good. Okay. Look at this radar somewhere. It's so weird. That should be our center. Right here. That's where it's been. We're gonna go check. These things do move sometimes. See, that wind should be from behind us now. Yep. I am gonna take a look at another real-life weather map. Nope, not that one. Long wave. There we go. I mean, it's... Let me compare that to our... It almost seems like the eye wall is trying to form in real life more, but here on the sim it got weird, but we're gonna see what it looks like, because the clouds and the radar have not always jived up. So we're gonna see. Do maybe one click to the right. What is that? 250 I get. Well, maybe one more. You're definitely in the rain again. And I will, I am going to go ahead and bring us down again. This time we'll just go to an even 7, 800 feet below where we're at. Yeah, I know. Vertical speed. Just head on down real quick. Watch the speed though. There we go. Our barometer went down a little bit more, 29.55. So, I mean, that should be an indicator that we're coming into the eye as well, which should be like right about now. So let's see. Let's go to the outside. We're almost at 7,000. We're going a little bit too fast. Hey, hey. I don't know. Wow, that was nice, huh? Let's take a snapshot of that. I know that the lightning continues to go when you're in this mode. Alright, let's keep it going. Alright, this has got to be alright, because this just looks right. So we'll continue to assume. Let's just make sure I make a note of where that is. Yeah, okay. We're going to go ahead and record this pass, too. Here's that eye. This is amazing. Now, from what I understand, you can also change the weather. Or the time and stuff, I should say. Even after the recording. Okay, so... I mean, this is okay. Look, there's quite a rainbow here. But I feel like I might want to go back to the other time. So we'll bring it back again. Right about here. Okay. Let's take a look on the inside. How's our weather? 37. Not still. I mean, it's not a true eye anyway. We'll go ahead and stop this. We'll save it. It's not the best. I like the other recordings a little bit better. Here we go. We just had some lightning again. Oh yeah. Lightning all around us at this point. So this I'm gonna just make a note. Okay, so this is our center, and that makes sense because that's what it looks like too. So this is our true center. Let's see if our QNH goes down any in here too. See if they... No, it went up. Interesting. Okay. Let's snap another picture. Wow. That's a lot of... That is weird. Whenever I go right there, you see how it just like, it seems to almost set off. It looks like, I don't know. Maybe it's just the light. I don't know. That was weird. Sorry. Got a little sidetrack there. Okay, continuing. More and more lightning around. All right, we're going back into the mess, and as you can see right in front of us, it looks like quite the mess. So let's go ahead. I don't really want that name in the picture. There we go. All right, continuing on. All right, that was another pass through the eye of Hurricane Erick. Coming back into the eye wall now. Yeah, we got active rain again. The winds are not quite as strong on this side, interestingly. They were stronger on the other side this last pass. Let's go ahead and get a little speed back into our plane, though. We've done several passes at different altitudes from 41,000 feet all the way down now to 7,000 feet. We've had thunderstorms start to pop up even more so lately. We've been trying to monitor using the InSim radar. It's not been perfect. It seems to... This is the area of the eye. If you want to fly it, there's only... Oh, there's another person that took off from up here and is heading down. So that makes only 3 of us now. We'll see if they make it. Oof. That is our eye right there, though. And what we're doing lately is we've just been making a pass through the eye and then doing a big circle around and coming on back, checking on our barometer. We've had our lowest our barometer is read so far is 29.55, and in the hectopascals it was why is it not changing? Whatever, it's fine. See, now it just went up. We left from the center, it went up to 2965. So interesting. Alright, so we're going to... Whoever that is, they're moving pretty fast. The one on to the north. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to start by going to the right. We're about 30 degrees. Just basically do a big circle and come right back to the eye of the hurricane again. I've only got time to do about 1, maybe 2 more passes right now. You never know what tomorrow will bring. I mean, I do... Oh, wow, we're getting up a little bit fast. I do want to continue with the Alaskan adventure. But if this hurricane gets stronger or more interesting, I may have to, you know, reconsider and do that some more again. I like to monitor my turn. We're aiming to do a big turn and come back, well, not quite as big as my mouse, but then come back at it in this direction right here. That seems to be the better direction, but it does change. It's an ever-changing situation. Been monitoring it as well with real-time maps. That bus driver, 320, they've been out there a while. Let's see what these other guys are doing. Yeah, we're a little bit closer to bus driver 320. Oh, that other one left. The other plane's gone. I don't know what that's all about, but that's okay. Alright, we want to continue with this left-hand turn. We need to go... Oof. Really more like right about here. Continue with this turn. Let me zoom this in. I want to make sure I get... Oh! Somebody just kind of popped in here. Alright, we're good here. On this direction right here, let's level off. Let me go just a couple to the right. Let's see who this is. Who is near us? Cessna citation! Not bad. That'll do as well. Definitely. I'm actually going to turn off my lights. I don't really even need them on. I gotta just remember where they are. Oh, I think they're in aircraft systems. Wow, exterior lights. There we go. Landing lights off. Okay. All right. All right. Where'd our... Alright, we should be... Oh, they're heading the other direction. The other plane. We should be ready to... Let me just go to the right just a little bit. We gotta get through this cell right here that we're in. And then we should break right on into the... Just a couple more clicks to the left again. Lots of thunder. 1, 2, 3... Do a quick check on our altimeter. Well, hang on. Maybe 3 more clicks. All right, let's see. So we're at 2965. It's still going up. Interesting. These headphones on. I got thunder sounding all around. The eye seems to be opening up a lot more. Wow, on the sim radar. I don't know where this guy's going. I don't know what. Maybe they see something. I mean, whatever. I want to see the eye. That's my favorite. Is what we've been doing with that. So I'm gonna keep doing that. So we should be breaking through any time now. And we'll go back to the exterior view. Got a little more light. I don't think we're quite... No, we're not... I don't know. See, the sim has been weird. The cloud is anywhere from where we are to right about where it actually is. Sometimes we break through. We'll just have to wait and see. Here you go, just 1 click left. Oh. Coming in? Yeah, we're starting to get in there now. We're starting to come out into the eye now. We still got rain. But let's go ahead. Let's go to the outside. Let you guys enjoy. Here we are coming into the eye of Hurricane Erick again. Picture time, picture time. And then, whoa! And then we will also change up the weather for the time. I don't know if we want to go forward or back. Let me take a look at this. Let me go backwards. Okay. For this trip, this one time through, we'll leave it like this, I think. All right, we are now in the eye of the hurricane. Let's take another video as we go. And I don't know if I can I take a picture while I'm going? I think I can. Yeah, alright, that's pretty cool. Alright. Didn't realize I could take pictures at the same time. K-Core, you are not in the eye. Let me take a quick look. We can go 1, 2, 3 clicks to the left. Maybe 4. Maybe 5. So what I'd like to do is now we'll check our QNH from inside here again. 2957. So that is our low. Try one more time. Yeah. Take a little look around. Nice. Alright, I'll stop this recording. It's been going for a while. Save. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. Alright, let's keep on going. I have time for one more pass, so we'll break on through the eye wall and come back again. Take a look. Yeah. This sim can definitely do some fun things, that's for sure. Oof. I was trying to look for kind of a funky angle. See if we can. I want to try to catch some lightning while it's going. Oop, I don't think I got it. Try one more time. Eh. Alright, whatever. I'm not going to sit here forever waiting on it. One more thing before I continue out of this and we break through. I do like to check bright whites. And I think that's how we're going to come through on the last pass. We're going to come through with the sky up, lit up. Because this is nice in its own way. It's almost not black and white. It's like a dark blue and white almost, but it's nice. All right. Definitely the coolest place to go in the sim right now. Oof. The weather is something else in the sim. Got lightning, thunder all around. This side of the eye is not as defined as the other side was. You can see back through it, and that's okay. This is neat in its own way. Alright. This QNH, so theoretically that should go up again. It did not. It went down. 2953. Ooh. 1,000 hectopascal. Okay. So we'll even take a picture of that. $2,953. Okay. How's our wind doing? Oh, the winds have died down here. 18 from behind us now. Is it moving around? I mean, it could be. I mean, you see on the Sims radar, this whole area is just kind of whatever. Alright. Well. Let's take another look from the outside. See, and you can see off to the right, which should be where that other... Yeah, where it's very... It's different. Not sure what the sim is putting together in terms of the clouds on this side of the storm. But the only place that you can see right down to the ocean floor so far, you know, that's surrounded by clouds is where we've been passing through, so... I'd kind of like to see this view at a different time of day, so let's do that. Let's take a look at that. Now that's pretty. That's nice. That's how I wanted it. Okay. So we can see to the ocean floor here. It doesn't have the eye characteristic, though, at all. I mean, you can see the sun coming up. Probably because it's just not well formed in there. So we're going to go ahead and start setting up for our turnaround again and final pass through. So why don't we go ahead and turn to, we'll set it for 150 for now. Are we about... Oh! That's quite circular now. This could be cool. Alright, but we're gonna actually do a full turn to our left to reset up for it. Let me bring this around to north for now. And that's what I'm gonna aim for, is that center spot, that center circle, if it stays. This radar is changing quickly. So once we complete this turn, we should be ready to aim right for that eye. Slow us down just a little bit to tighten the turn up just a little bit more. So here we are, we're out in this sort of dead zone of the storm. Now on the actual maps, oh, using the wrong mouse. You saw that moving around. Let me take another look here. It's moving rather quickly to the northwest, I guess. I'd have to look at the actual report to get it, but I don't know that this will be around very much longer because it's starting to interact with land a little bit. I guess it all just depends. So, I mean, if you're waiting until this evening to check this out, it might be too late. It is strengthening. I can see that. Oh, oops, lost track of I was watching the computer, not even my flight. But it is also starting to, it's getting close to interacting with land. So I don't know. I'm glad that we were able to come out here when we did. Check it out. I'm glad for anybody that's come along. Let me hop back inside the sim. We want to level off. Actually come back to the right a little bit. I kind of overshot. Maybe even a few more, I would say. It's also moving. It's moving rather quickly. This should be good right about here. We'll see. All right. Oh, we still got people out here. Yep, that's Core. And his says a longitude at 24,000 feet. We are way down here. What are we at? 7? Is that what I done? Yeah, 7,000 feet. So we can get these views from down inside the eye. Oh, lightning flashing. Kind of interested. Let's go ahead and make it night for a second. And see what we get. What do we got? The lights on in the back? Is that what we got shining on us? Oh, there's creepy people. I can fix that. Interior lights. Oh. Interiors. Cabin lights. Back up. It didn't do anything. Whatever. Okay. I don't really see anything worth talking about. I'm gonna put I'm gonna turn the sun back on. Whoop. There we go. All right, let's see where we are. Are we still? Yeah, we're still. Oh, there's little storms trying to form all around, and that's kind of what it's doing. Well, no, in real life, the eye is actually getting more defined. And the side that we're on has pretty high cloud tops, too. It's not really quite to the full realism. It's close. Let's slow us down a little bit. Oh, no, not too much. Actually, I didn't realize... Wait, what do we got? We got wind coming at us? No, I guess not. Alright, we should be coming through and into the eye any second again. For another pass. Why are we turning? Because I hit something, that's why. My bad. Okay. We got 45 knot winds now coming from behind us. This side has been the side with the more wind. I will also double check. QNH right now is 2953. That's the lowest we've seen. Didn't change much. 2954. Let's head left 4 clicks. Okay. The wind is slowing down. Well, are we coming through? Oh, I just realized why we had all that light. I'm not even sure how to turn that off. That's okay. Let's go back to the outside. What do we got here? Ooh. That's pretty. Let's take a picture. Okay. Take a look at this. Interesting. It's like, where did our dear eye go? I think we're coming into it now, and this is what I was saying. It doesn't really show so much on the radar, but it looks like in the clouds on the sim we're going to have an eye again. There we go. Can I change? I can't change the weather while I'm in that. Okay, that's alright. Because like I was saying before, I really would love to get like bright white eye wall picture, but meh. Doesn't look like it right here. Well, maybe. I mean, that's probably the closest it's gonna get us, right? Unless, I mean, I'm sure there'll be other hurricanes this season. Hopefully none of them hitting anybody. But, you know, a really cool, strong hurricane out over the ocean. That could look really cool. See, this side's like busted down. And this side is still got that eye wall look, sort of. I think, ooh, I know what to, here's a, if I come down. I'm not really sure what to do. Alright, and then we'll try again with the time of day change. This is the photographer in me. Now that's cool. That's definitely awesome. Yeah, I don't really like that look. Definitely neat. I lost track of how many passes we've done. We've done several. Let's double check that QNH one more time, see if it goes down any lower. No, it went up, 2961. Okay. But if I should decide to come back out here again, I'll probably use the same plane. Slows down plenty. I've been flying for, let's see, how long has it been? Two and a half hours. Wow. One more shot with the weather change or time change. That's actually pretty cool looking. I would like to turn around, try one more time. So, I'm going to start the turn right now. This is going to be coming into the, yeah. Turn to the left. Continuing to the left. Oof. Got that thunder again. Still turning to the left. Okay. Last pass. Let's try to get out into the center of this. This is the kind of the look I was looking for, is these, you know, the clouds coming right down to the water like that. That's cool. I've been looking for that all day. Got them coming, trying to come through on this side. Ooh! Just hit my yoke, but it didn't do anything, so that's good. Alright. Alright, last pass through the eye of Hurricane Erick. From 7,000 feet. Good job by Microsoft for putting in the ability to simulate this. We are on real weather. You can see this is, we just came through on this side. You can see right down to the ocean floor. And what I was wondering is, what if we come down here? No. Just trying to get an idea of, you know, some different looks, but I don't really see much going on here. almost seems like... Yeah, see the eyes that kind of behind us now. It is, pretty decent size on here, really. Almost like it moved on us, but I mean the whole storm has been moving pretty rapidly, really. I don't have the data on it, but I think I'm gonna
autopilot.
Yep, turned off the autopilot. I'm gonna try to do it myself. I'm going to do a very steep turn. All right. Absolutely awesome. All right, one last check on the weather time, and then I think we're going to call it a day. Let's see how... I'm not too thrilled with that. You might be, but I'm not. Let's try the other side. Closer to sunset. No? I don't know. Either way, this has been a lot of fun. I'm not going to keep on it until we land. I'm just going to say, you know, awesome. Maybe we'll respawn right back out here another time. But for now, thanks for coming with me on this adventure to see the eye of Hurricane Erick and see what 2024 could actually do. This is really the first hurricane that's come about since the release to be able to check this out. So, yay. Alright, have a good day, everybody. I'll see you next time.